Hello class, today we're going to do day 3, part 1. So this is the object that we're going to recreate, and so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go over to SketchUp, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's delete this person, and I know that I'm going to start off with a base of 65 by 64. 65, comma 64, and enter. There we go. And we're going to go up 48. And that's our start. There's multiple ways of doing this. Excuse me. Typically, I like to have the entire block and then just start cutting off sections. That's the way I typically like to do it. All right, so next thing we're going to do is I'm going to find this rectangle right here, which will be a 36 by 40. 36, comma 40. There we go. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this guy down all the way to, let's see, I'm going to push it down 20 inches, like so. And I'm just going to use my measurement tool at this time just to kind of see if I'm at the right places where I want to be. So in theory, this should be 2 feet 5 inches from here to here, and it is. And from here, from here all the way to here, it should be 5 feet 5 inches, which it is. Great. So I know that I got the right dimensions. Next, what I want to do is I want to come in 14 inches here. Let's go in 14, and I'm going to cut out this section. Let's draw a rectangle from one corner to the other corner, and then I'm going to push it down all the way until it gets to on edge or on face. So we got that section looking good. Now let's work on the circle here. We know that from here to here is 2 feet 5 inches. Okay, so that's a total of, let's see, 12, 48, 12, 24, 29. So that's 29 inches, so half of that would be 14.5. So I'm going to go over 14.5 just to kind of give me some marks. There we go. That's 14.5. And I also know that coming in, if you take a look at it, it was 1.1 feet 2 inches, which is 14 inches. So let's go ahead and measure that, 14 inches, just to kind of give me some references. All right. So the next thing I want to do is I want to cut this, make a circle here, and then cut out the section. So I've done it a couple different ways, and on this particular case, I'm just going to go from this edge until I get all the way to that endpoint. And it's kind of strange why I did it that way, but doing it multiple times, it just kind of worked out the best. Because previously I would have selected this spot right here, but it didn't. When I drew the circle, it didn't go to the edge point, so that's why, for some strange reason, it didn't quite work out. So that's why I'm going from this edge. So now I'm going to draw another. I've got my circle already selected, so I'm going to go from this point right here. Let's zoom in so you can see. I'm going to go from here until I get all the way to the edge or the intersection. And now I'm ready to delete some of these different items. Let's see if I could push this down. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I could push that down all the way to there we go. And push that down. And there we go. That looks good. All right. Last thing we have to do is, last thing we gotta do is draw looks like a 6-sided, so a hexagon from the middle. And we select this guy right here, and our diameter, or our radius, excuse me, our radius is going to be 10 inches. So I come out 10, like so, and then we push, oops, and now we're going to push it all the way until it gets to the bottom. And let's see, did it go all the way through? Voila, it did. And let's erase the last item we have here. Erase some of these lines. And put your measurements on. And that is it. You just, once again, put the measurements and just get one angle, and that is your completed project. Thanks, class. Good luck. Enjoy.